Hey Sidekicks, welcome back to another video. What you see here is me trying to build a place to dry pieces of the figurine I'm painting. Now, I'm actually not quite fond of painting any sculpted object. I leave too many brush marks. Now, professional things like this exist, but for example, you could use foam and magnets. I have one of those actually, but for this instance I had the idea to make it from cheaper material like cardboard. A great way to recycle nonetheless. I'll be using a figurine of Ray and Army. I showed a process of making it on another well-known app. I mean, you can go check it out if you want, off the few little road trails I'll leave. As much as I liked revisiting it, it had a couple things stacked against it. Number one was the lack of a strong armature, which caused one leg to snap, unfortunately. Also, number two, the rough texture. I fixed the first problem by drilling with a Dremel tool. It was an actual delight, not gonna lie. I put the ends of the 0.4mm brass tube in white paint and carefully made a indication mark. And I was actually quite impressed with that. I then whipped out the corresponding drill part, and they say the rest is history. I used an epoxy clay to smooth out rough areas on the surface, and with that, rake Pilot Eva again. So a quick unboxing will show that the airbrush itself comes with an air canister. Assembly wise, it was quite simple, though paying close attention I realized the tiny hissing sound. They did say not to tighten it too tight, so it all made sense. My guess is the hose attachment is a money sink down the line, but so far, pretty basic start. Now, I did have COPICs lying around for this, thankfully. Whether they're right for sorry if I butchered this, Hideaki Anno's character is up for interpretation. Now I first primed some dump mold resin with white primer and used my COPICs on them to see if they sticked. Thankfully they did. I thought blending would be the real test, and I have to say this was pretty fun, even for a novice like me. I took one airbrushing class, like literally one night with my mum, and yeah, I would choose in future to use a black piece of black piece of paper if you're thinking of creating these effects in a well-ventilated area. For the non-grass touchers out there, that means opening your windows. If you noticed, I brushed the white paint on the model, and that's because I'm impatient. It must be incredible if I can even make this video. At some point, I know the split wouldn't hold up, so I decided to commit to the bit, so to speak. I gave her an eye and leg bandage. The last parts were just suit parts, but the way it was made kind of makes it tricky to get to the right spot. I think this product would be better suited if you split the body up into pieces like a kit. Though I admit I'm still learning. I like making stuff, and I think of myself having a vision going forward. Well, the model turned out okay. As for the airbrush, it's a definite recommendation as it offers a steady-handed ease of application, though it may take a few tries to get used to. This is not a paid sponsorship from COPIC. I was just keen to try it out, and I think it'll prove quite valuable in future projects. It was $100 Australian, but I got it for discount at my local art supply store, so if you're thinking of picking it up, I highly recommend it. Thanks for sitting through that. If you enjoyed this video, I'd recommend checking out this one here. It's real something. I think the algorithm shows it, but probably pretty good if it did. But yeah, hope you enjoy it, and see you again next time. Cheers!